Today I'm taking the $5 dinner challenge using an air fryer. Okay, I'm here freezing cold in the parking lot of Walmart. I'm hoping I get all the groceries that I need for this $5 dinner challenge because, whoa, grocery prices, they're skyrocketing. But I think this is possible because I'm gonna repurpose some of the leftovers. Just takes a little planning. I think this is doable. Let's hurry and run inside so I don't freeze my buns off. Well, we did it. Barely. 12 items for $22.17. I'm gonna make that stretch into 4 meals for my family. Now, I've had a lot of you ask me to try out different air fryers, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. I headed over to Costco to check out their selection, and to stay true to the nature of this video, I picked out, take a guess, the $50 option, the 7-quart Gourmia, I think that's how you say it, the 7-quart Gourmia Air Fryer. I'm excited to see how this cooks because I've heard a lot of you say good things about it. You ready? Let's go. Okay, the first recipe is on page 118 in my cookbook. The cost for this meal, 1 pound of the potatoes was 35 cents. That chicken sausage was the most expensive part, $4.48. I used a half an onion, 20 cents, and 1 green pepper with a total $5.80. After you de-seed your pepper, go ahead and cut those into 1-inch pieces. And I'm just gonna use a half of an onion today because I wanna save this for a different meal. The idea is just to get your veggies fairly even in size. And because the potatoes are so cheap, I'm using them as the star of the show. And to save time while cooking, you wanna cut these in nice little bite-sized pieces. That way they will cook faster. And because I'm doing a lot of potatoes, I'm gonna pop those in the air fryer and cook them up a little bit before I add those veggies. And to give it a little bit more of a fried effect instead of a baked effect, I'm gonna add the oil. So I'm gonna cook this at 8 minutes down to about 370. Oh, no, I don't wanna preheat. Stop. I already kinda had it preheated. Okay, there we go. Are we going? We're going, all right. Oh, it just gave me a little turn food reminder. So I'll just give that a quick little stir. Pop that back in. Yay for auto start. And while that finishes up, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up these sausages. Just wanna get them even sized and like bite-sized. These are pre-cooked, so it's really just a matter of heating them up. Okay, this is interesting. It's done, but air fryer's still running, so interesting. I'm gonna stir that up. And now I'm gonna throw in those veggies, spray a little more oil, stir that up. Whoops, I forgot to cut one. Now this time, let's see, I'm gonna turn off the preheat. This time I'm gonna do, oh heavens, okay. I'm going to do like 370 or so for about 6 more minutes. Okay, as it's done, oh, smells really good. Okay, now we'll throw the sausage right over the top, spread that out. There we go. And let's go with 380 for 6 more minutes. And okay. Turn reminder. I want that turn reminder on. There we go. There's that little reminder. It's all looking good. It's smelling really good too. Okay, the potatoes still need some cook time, but we are on the way to the finish line. I think just based on how I felt those potatoes were running, I'm gonna just add maybe 2 more minutes there. This is done and it looks and smells wonderful. And just to give you an idea, this really is 4 generous servings. It's 8 cups or 2 liters of a delicious dinner that's super easy to put together, healthy and affordable. And one negative thing here, I've got food stuck underneath and, well, it's kind of hot. And I want to use that air fryer for my next thing, but I gotta get this food out. Oh my. Okay, it's just one reason I really am not a fan of trays in the air fryer. Oh. Whoa, there we go. Alrighty. And what does the little boy say? Sorry, you're a big boy. Thumbs up. Another great, super affordable dinner is a baked potato bar. And baked potatoes in the air fryer are absolutely scrumptious. And for the baked potato dinner, our total cost, Potatoes were 35 cents. The chili was $1.28. The sour cream, we only used about a quarter of it. 50 cents for some cheese. And those carrots on the side, 98 cents. Total cost for this dinner, $3.36. If you can get like even sized potatoes, all the better, but if not, it's okay. Give them a good scrub. Now in this instance, the air fryer does not cook potatoes faster. If you're gonna air fry them, you would wanna first dry them off, but I'm gonna do my little time-saving trick. First, of course, pierce them with a fork. That's important to do no matter how you're baking them. I'm going to parboil these babies in the microwave first. 5 minutes right there in the microwave. Potatoes have started to cook. We'll finish them in the air fryer. Okay, I'm preheating that air fryer and also just kind of drying it out. These potatoes, the good thing about the microwave is that it also dries them for the most part. They are a little bit hot. They've been resting for a few minutes. Now that I have them fairly dried off, I'm gonna spray these potatoes with oil. Yes, ma'am, I sure am. You can either massage oil on it or flip them and spray both sides. This just makes, oh my goodness, the inside of the potatoes taste fantastic. Oh, I thought I hit a preheat button, but I guess I didn't. So here we go. I'm also gonna salt these up a little bit. Just seriously, if you have not done baked potatoes in the air fryer yet, just wait. Okay, so I could get like 3 smalls and 3 mediums in there. And I actually have the recipe for baked potatoes on page 131 in my cookbook. Normally we go like 40-45 minutes, but since I did some pre-cooking already, I'm gonna go with 20 minutes. I got the shake reminder, I don't need to preheat, and we'll flip them 10 minutes in. 20 minutes later, boom, those are hot and ready. And check it out. Yummy, yummy. Air fryer baked potato. Top it with some chili, sour cream, and even a little cheese if you want to. Throw some veggies on the side and dinner is served. So good. Up next, we're gonna use the air fryer to make some meatballs to enjoy with some pasta. And I'm gonna repurpose the meatballs and the spaghetti sauce into another dinner for another night. And by the way, if you love to be told what to cook, be sure to join my air fryer challenge. It's starting soon. You can learn more about it at airfryerchallenge.com. You'll get a meal plan. I'll tell you what to cook for the week, and you'll use your air fryer every single night of the week. So for this recipe, we're using that ground turkey, and the other half of the onion I diced up nice and fine. And optional, I've got some spices I'm adding in. Even if you just have Italian seasoning, you can throw a couple tablespoons in there. But here I've got a half teaspoon of salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then 1 teaspoon of oregano and basil. I'm gonna toss this in my meat as well as the onions. Then just go ahead and mix that all up. I just think it's faster and easier to just put gloves on and squish it all together. And to keep everything uniform in size so it cooks evenly, I just use my cookie scoop. I believe it's about 2 tablespoons, and you can just quickly make up some meatballs. I'm not going after perfection here, so they aren't like perfectly round, but they're pretty uniform in size. In the end, I've got 18 meatballs here, and if you want to freeze some, leave them on a tray like this, flash freeze them, and then throw them in a bag. Today, I'm gonna follow the steps for cooking meatballs from scratch. Even though I'm not using these ingredients for this particular recipe, I'm gonna come peek here at the cook time and follow that guide. So because this is a lower watt air fryer, I think I'm gonna spend a little time to preheat it. So we're gonna cook this at 350 for 10 minutes, and I do wanna preheat. And now it's telling me to add the food. So I'll open this up. I'm gonna throw parchment paper down because meatballs are messy. I feel like we can make room in this nice large basket to fit all these meatballs in. Oh, it's gonna be close. There we go. Well, we got 16 in there. So pop that in, and now it's cooking. So while that's cooking, it would be great to start your pasta, but remember I'm still without a stove here. So I need y'all to just imagine with me cooked pasta. And the total cost of this dinner, the pasta was $1.08. The sauce was 98 cents. You can chop up peppers and either put them in your sauce or just enjoy them on the side for a veggie. That was 77 cents. And remember the mozzarella cheese, we're gonna use that for our next meal, but there's enough. You could use some for this one, probably about 50 cents there. And half that onion, believe it or not, was like 20 cents. And the ground turkey was the most expensive part at $3.16. Total cost for this meal, $6.69, but that's okay because we will repurpose leftovers from this dinner. There's a little reminder to turn the food, and I just like to take a look. I'm not even gonna worry about flipping these meatballs. We'll just let it finish cooking up. Take a look, those are glorious and done. We always just want to do a quick internal temperature read, and very, very good. We'll let those sit and throw them in our sauce. Just wanted to show you, after you let it sit for a little bit, the temperature does increase. It's called carryover cooking. So that's one secret to not overcook things. It's almost like you undercook like 3 to 5 degrees. Let it sit, it'll continue to cook. All right, sauce has been microwaved. And you just put your meatballs right in that sauce. That is gonna make some amazing pasta or even Subway sandwiches. And any time you wanna buy a cheaper sauce, doctor it up with more spices, let it simmer on the stove for a while, and it really helps the flavor just get an extra little punch. Okay, so then with this, set aside about a half cup of sauce and about 2 meatballs for the next one. Yo, it's $1.97 for the English muffins, $1.78 for the rest of the cheese, for a total of $3.75 because, booyah, we are using leftovers. When I was little, my mom called these Speedy mini pizzas, and they were usually a Friday night staple at my house. I personally like to toast these English muffins first. I just think it helps it not get quite so soggy when you throw the sauce on. Lightly mist the English muffins. And then, I wonder if they have a toast. I don't want to broil. I'm just gonna air fry. And I'm gonna turn off the preheat. And I'm gonna do just 4 minutes at 380. And while those toast, I'm gonna pull out my leftovers. This is the peppers, onions, sausage. And I'm just gonna cut these up into smaller pieces because this is gonna become pizza topping now. And same thing with those leftover meatballs. Just use that meat for pizza topping. These are nice and toasted. Now it's time to assemble. Put a little sauce on your English muffin. Take out whatever toppings you want. Throw on some cheese. And just to save from too much of a mess, I've got that parchment paper down. Load up that basket. Pop it in the air fryer. And I am pretty sure 4 minutes at 380 is gonna be fantastic. Oh no, I don't wanna preheat. Stop, turn that off, turn that off. Okay, there we go, and there we go. All right, there we go. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, perfect. So good, so easy. Oh boy, it must smell good too. And my thoughts on that Gourmia Air Fryer. Hey, you know what? For 50 bucks, not too bad. Lots of great space. Not a fan of the tray. It's a little hard to open and close, but for the most part, it seems to be working just fine. If you're looking for more things to cook in your air fryer, I have some 5 ingredient recipes right here. You'll probably like this one as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. You're stinky.